Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another live flipping session today. I'm Scapenomics. We're going to get into it today, no delay. We do have the Barrows Teleports still selling today. We're going to reset that session timer, and we're going to get right into it. Of course, if you guys have any questions about what to flip in the, you can let me know in the live chat. I'll definitely help you out. And let's get into some flipping today, man. I'm excited to see how much money we can make today. We did do a stream on Saturday, I believe it was, and we actually made a fair bit of money, so I'm very happy with that. I think we made about I think it was like 7 mil, which is very, very nice. We're going to see if we can hit similar numbers today in the exact same markets. Now we're going to go ahead and do the Scythe of Eter first. I do like flipping the Scythe. I think it's a good flip. And right now, it's actually looking like it might go up a lot more in price here. So it's currently at around the 470 million GP mark. Hopefully, you guys are doing well today. If you are enjoying the stream, drop a like. Let's make some money. Now, we still have about 1.6 bill left in the cash stack to work with. I did see that the Arcane Spirit Shields went absolutely wild. Bone V with the follow over on Twitch, man. Thank you so much. Do appreciate it. Welcome back for another stream, man. So happy to see you here. And let me know if you have any questions about what to flip, man. We're going to try to make a little bit of money today. And I do see some decent opportunities out today. And not only among, like, the top items, right? Like the really expensive stuff. But I'm also seeing it among some other items, right? Like the Dragon Hunter Crossbow is looking actually pretty good to flip right now. So I'm actually going to try and flip a few of these really quick, see how that goes, and maybe make a little bit of money on that today. 1.4 bill still in the stack here, and it looks like the Sanguesti staffs are just trending up and up and up. It does make me think that we might have some raids items going up in price here somewhat soon, market-wide. I don't know if raids 3 is really what's affecting that, or if it's just natural market hype, but we have Judge Judy Slayer. What an absolute legendary name. Good to see you, man. Thank you for following the channel over on Twitch. We do appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Let me know if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack. And yeah, let's keep going, guys. Just got both the Solo Temporalis achievements. Some nerd, man. Congratulations, dude. Very, very nice. Love your vids, man, says Bone V. Thank you, dude. Do appreciate that, man. And we'll have more coming this week. So hopefully you can look forward to that. And yeah, let's keep going, guys. We do have the Sanguestis listed, the Dragon Hunter Crossbows listed. We also have the Scythe of Eter listed. We're going to try to make a little bit of cash here. I do want to try and flip the Twisted Bow as well, but I'm not seeing, like, what I would consider an amazing margin on the Twisted Bow. So I'm not, like, too excited to try and get in on it, but we will list one, and we'll try to flip one here. Dragon Hunter Crossbow, still waiting on that. I think we're listed fine on that for now. The Grazi looks like it's going to be decent too, so we'll go ahead and flip those. Took like 2 hours. Ooh. Ooh. So I'm guessing you have to kill Temporos solo for that, and one must be without cooking if I had to guess. Anyway, hopefully you guys are doing well today. Have you been flipping on the exchange? Gyroscope with the resub for 6 months, dude. What a freaking legend, man. Thank you so much, Gyroscope. Really do appreciate your continued support on the channel. I hope you're doing well. And he says, another month of quality flipping content. Keep it up. I absolutely will, man. I know we took a little bit of a break there, but I did need that little R&R to get back on track. And I'm more motivated than ever to make you guys some content. So hopefully you're enjoying this stream today. Definitely drop a like if you are. And thank you again to Gyroscope. And we did already get a Grazi here. Let's just turn that around, get some profit rolling in right off the bat. And I think we can get that off for actually potentially like a 175 GP gain. It'd be very nice if we could do that. And we'll list that back, let it do its thing. No, it was why Cook was a reference to why Fletch at Wintertodd. Basically, you have to get 8,000 points in a solo. That was the hard one for me because you have to do everything in time. Yeah, that could make sense. I'm not, you know how I am when it comes to in-game activities. Not always the best verse for that stuff. Scapenomics, let's see. Angus Crewneck says the Scapenomics. What? No, I have not done that, Angus. But thank you for stopping by, man. Do appreciate that. Tristana Boom says, you're aware you're hiding your whole screen. Yes, I am hiding the prices on my items. If I didn't hide them, then the problem with it is people come into the stream and they just overcut and undercut me. It's very hard to fill out the flips. So we definitely are teaching here today. If you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack, then let me know. We also talk item movement strategies all the time. So just let me know if you have any questions. We'll definitely get that settled for you. But anyway, I just can't show the exact prices. We used to do it, and then the streams got a little bit too popular, and then we just would get overcut and stuff, which kind of stinks. But anyway. Now, we do have the Grazi, which came in. We are waiting to sell this one for about 175k gain. Now, I'm watching the margins on that, right? Because I do see that the bottom price for, like, the buy price is updating in an upward direction. So it's slowly getting hiked up, which is indicative that the item could shoot up in price soon. Now, the sell price is being held, though. So it's really just that shrinking of the margin. But we did actually get that Grazi off right there. So I am very happy about that. Only 102k, though. I thought we'd be able to get a little bit more, like 170k. But turns out that wasn't actually the case. Now, we do have these Dragon Hunter Crossbows here, which I'm going to turn around and sell those as well. Let me see what those are going for. Those have actually come down in margin a little bit, but I'm actually going to predict that they're going to come back up in price because that margin was shrinking for a while. Now it's pretty minimal. It's about 50k as of right now, and I do think that's going to go back up. Usually when items are kind of like in this upward movement, this upward trend, like we have been kind of since the start of the week, honestly, a little bit over the weekend as well. We saw that people buying back in this upward movement, not only across Dragon Hunter Crossbows, but Sanguesti staff, very similar pattern. Grazi's up about a mil. Yesterday, the Arcane Spirit Shields made a crazy run, and now they're like all the way back down, which is wild. Lots of volatility in the market, and I can expect that to translate across a lot of items. I think it's kind of raids hype driving that potentially. But it is really far away, so raids are really far away. Are you a businessman in real life? I feel like you could sell me anything. No, I'm not. Should I be a salesman? I'm not, actually. I work in IT support, so merch me for my bank. I would never, dude. I would never. Do you make 10 mil an hour? Sometimes. I mean, 10 mil an hour would be like a really good day. Generally, it's like 5 mil an hour. I mean, on stream, it depends. Off stream, you can tend to do a little bit better. Because I'm a little more focused. Don't have to worry about the chat. Eternal Glories, interesting. Spectrals, Prims, etc. Yeah, those are all great flips. I've got my flips list pulled up right here. Let's see. Actually, I think the Ancestral Top is looking pretty good. The Grazis are not really working out. We did have the buy price get updated, so we can't really wait on that for too long. But the Sanguesti staves are coming in as well, which is nice. We'll keep an eye on that Twisted Bow. The buy price has not been updated in about like 8 minutes, so I expect that we might be able to pick up a cheaper one. Let's see. Do you use GE Tracker to see live prices? I do use GE Tracker to look at graphs, and we are sponsored with GE Tracker, so if you are interested in getting GE Tracker for yourself, feel free to check out the link in the description below and sign up with that link. It actually does give me a little bit of kickback, so I would appreciate that if you're going to use GE Tracker, so thank you. But anyway, I do use GE Tracker for like graph analysis, but when it comes to live prices, I just use an oh my god, I was blanking on the word. The Excel spreadsheet, like an Excel spreadsheet that I put together. It's just a lot easier to see price movements that way when you have it tracked on an Excel spreadsheet. Unfortunately, you can't use Google Sheets for that because it doesn't update frequently enough for you to actually see like real-time price updates. So that kind of stinks and is a little bit unfortunate, but I like to do it that way. It's just a little bit more organized. And look at those Dragon Hunter Crossbows are selling. We're going up 380k, currently averaging about 2.6 mil an hour, which is, you know, a little bit on the low side right now, but we haven't sold a lot of this stuff yet. We're still waiting for a lot of these flips to come through, so we'll be patient with everything. Pretty happy about those Dragon Hunter Crossbows, though. I think I'm going to go back in for a little bit higher of a price this time around. I think they'll probably come right back down into our hands here. Again, investing another about 200 mil in that to flip that margin actively. It's going pretty well, so we'll keep that there. Coaster Addict, man, good to see you. He says, lots of movement in the market today. It's nice. Yeah, lots of volatility. I do think we're going to have an extraordinary week, maybe come the weekend. I think there's going to be a lot of buy activity this week. It seems like the markets are, there's a lot more volume in the markets than there generally is. So that is a good sign. That's a good sign for a lot of price movement. So keep it up, guys. Keep your eyes on the markets. Be sure to join us on Discord if you want to talk with other flippers who are, beginners or experienced flippers, whatever you are. Just come join us on Discord. We're always talking about the markets in there, and we'd love to have you. We recently just passed 2,500 members, which is wild, guys. Thank you so much for your continued support there on the Discord group. We do appreciate it. Pretty quiet Monday over on YouTube today. Only 3 people in here today. Very surprised. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Twitch is a little more active. We got 7 over there. So hey, everyone on Twitch. Good to see everyone on YouTube as well. We have Off Balance saying hi. Good to see you, Off Balance. Thank you for tuning in today. Let me know if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything related to flipping in old school RuneScape. We'll definitely help you out. And thank you for tuning in today. Now, let's go ahead and sell these Sanguesti stabs back. I don't know exactly what they're going for. I have a feeling we're going to be able to sell them for actually higher than that. Let's try for maybe 130k each. See if that actually works out. We're actually getting back in on those Dragon Hunter crossbows too, so that's a great sign. And we're a little bit above margin on that scythe for the sell price here, so we might be in trouble on that. Keep a close eye on it. 198 mil to still flip with. I did want to do those Ancestral Robe tops. Those were looking really good. The Ancestral Robe sets, too, are also looking very nice, but these are a little bit harder to flip. I might give one a shot, though. Okay, it didn't instant buy, which is good. Hopefully it doesn't buy too quickly here. Usually if you list an item and it buys too quickly, it does mean the item is coming down in price, right? If you see a buy price on the wiki, you list it, and then it buys within 30 seconds, you probably bought it for too high of a price. Now, this doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It just means you got in for a high price. You might have to wait a little bit longer to sell it, or you could get lucky and sell it back and get it sold within a couple minutes. That tends to happen when there's a lot of volatility, but in general, it means you bought it for too high. Tate says, yo, good to see you, Tate. Thank you for tuning in today, man. Do appreciate it. Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you back. And we had you here on Saturday, right? I think we streamed on Saturday, so thank you for tuning in again, man. 72 mil left on that stack as well. Let's see what we want to do about that. You know, the Imbued Hearts are showing a really good margin, but every time I flip Imbued Hearts, it always goes badly. But we'll give it another shot today. It's been a while since we've actually cracked into them. It's going decent so far, though. We're about 519k in profit, 2.7 mil an hour average. I'm not too concerned with our ability to make any money today. I think we're going to be fine in that regard. But we do have to keep in mind, we got to keep a lot of items moving here. If we let things sit for too long, we might fall behind. And I really am not in the mood for that. Keep an eye on those Grazis here. Going in pretty aggressive for these Grazis. They might buy quickly. Okay, no activity on that yet. Coaster Addict says, sometimes quick buys are just when there are a few offers in the GE. Yeah, that can be the case. Coaster Addict, I think it might actually be just... There is a lot of, volatility right now, but there's also probably a lot of competition as well if we're getting a lot of trades, right? But if with higher trade volume, it makes it a little bit easier to trade regardless of the competition, because obviously more trades... where am I going with this? If there's more trades, there's more people trading in general in the game, obviously, and more flipping. It tends to be that way, but you want more volume, because more volume equals more volatility, makes it easier to flip for good profit, right? So, anyway, that was a really bad explanation. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Definitely drop a like if you're enjoying the stream. Really does help me out a lot. Also, where are you tuning in from in the world? You watching from the US? Are you watching from Europe? Where in the world are you watching from? I always like to know, and it's kind of a fun question I like to ask you guys every once in a while. So let me know where you're tuning in from. Always appreciate the international community, and it's crazy we have people from all around the world that watch these streams. It's like, I just think it's so wild to think of that. Like the technology, man, okay? It's crazy, dude. More trades equals better liquidity. Absolutely. Shouldn't less volume be more volatility? It can, I don't know how to just explain it properly, but it can be the case if like if people own like majority supply. So when there's a lot of volume, there's high volatility because volume doesn't equal volatility. I think it could. I think it could. Hold on, am I wrong? No, I think volume equals volatility. Sorry, it might be an increase in volume sparks volatility. There is a relationship between the volume of a traded stock and its volatility. When the stock is purchased in large quantities, the stock price or value goes up sharply. But if the stock is sold in large quantity, a few minutes later, the price or value of the stock experiences a sharp decrease. And the Coaster Addict chimes in, he says, you can have high volume stuff move large swings and low volume stuff just not move. That's true as well. Change in volume does make the price move. Yeah, I think that's what I was like more so thinking. So I'm glad we solved that, man. I was like, dang, am I just teaching everyone the wrong thing? But that's not the case. Tuning in from the land of beer and cheese, of course. Rage, man. Good to see you, dude. It's early where you live, isn't it? You shouldn't be having beer and cheese right now. Still waiting on these Dragon Hunter crossbows to come through. I'm a little bit disappointed we haven't gotten this T-bow yet. I'm actually very surprised, considering I have been waiting for that for a while. We're going to camp it out a little bit longer. I don't want to get in for too high of a price on that T-bow. Those Grazis really shot up, though. They're going crazy right now. It's up another 200k from when I last touched it. Those might shoot up in price. I was actually looking at the Grazi graph before, and that looks like an item that's ready to pop, honestly. If you take a look at the graph, you see like a lot of flatlining on that. And considering the market has been doing a lot of funky things, I'm kind of eyeing that as my next maybe like 2-3 day hold flip. We'll see if it works out though. I mean, it's basically, it's hitting its like resistance price again right now. Like, if you look at the let me pull up the Grazi graph on screen. Maybe I can show you guys kind of what that looks like. Give me a second. I'll actually make a source for it, and we can, like, look at it together. It might be kind of fun. No, that's not what I want. Give me 1 second here, guys. That is the one. Just got to edit the window a little bit here. Shouldn't be any issues with that. Okay. Look at this. We're getting into the graphs today. Would you look at that? Not very typical here on the streams. Okay, let's take a look here. And we'll finish that. Okay, so you see this graph here? The reason I think the Grazis are going to pop is if we're looking at the year view, we've clearly seen like kind of bottom out on that Grazi, right? 86 mil, it's the lowest price we've seen all year. And if we look at the quarterly view, we see a lot of sideways trading. This is a really good sign when you see a lot of sideways trading for a while, because it means people are accumulating these Grazis, right? We're seeing a slight increase in volume here at the bottom. Nothing too crazy, but in compared to, let's see, what are we looking at? What is the month? Oh, here, July 23rd to what, August 28th, and what are we at now, the 30th? We're seeing a lot of just a general increase in volume. I think people are picking up a lot of Grazis right now. You'll see it's trading very sideways between like 90 and 100 mil. And if we actually look at the month, you can see it hit 101 mil, came back down. It's testing it again right now. We're almost at 101 mil again. I do believe we're going to hit that. And if this breaks through 101 mil, we're going to see a big breakout in price, right? Aggressively hitting it on the week too. This is 100 mil, 100 mil. It's going to hit 100 mil again. We'll see it's going to test that 101 mil mark. And then if we can break through that, it's probably going to rip at least 10 mil. So that's kind of what I've been looking at least here in the short term. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little analysis here. If I should do more of that, let me know. I just tend to not ever do it on the streams, but it's kind of fun. One thing I was thinking of doing is like you guys could submit items for me to analyze, and I can just kind of talk about them on the stream. I thought that'd be a good way to kind of like get you guys incorporated with the stream a bit more and kind of answer questions regarding investments on the stream. Now, that's not necessarily an investment, but that could be a swing trade that you deploy, and it is definitely something I'm looking at specifically this week. I'm hopefully trying to get in under 100 mil, but that thing could just blast through the mark and then I miss out on the trade completely. That's definitely possible as well. You need to try to magic pyre logs. I can't go on RuneScape for some days and make a bit of profit, but a lot could be made. Yeah, you definitely can make money on those. They're not like, I don't do a lot of trades that take a long time, right? Because I do a lot of live stream and video making. So while I would love to explore longer term trades, I just really don't do it that much. I need a little bit more cash before I actually get there. Anyway, 1 mil made. Very happy about that. We're also keeping these ancestral rope sets in mind here. We're trying to flip another one of those. I'm going to try to do some ancestral rope tops though. I didn't list those, so I'd like to actually flip a few of those. And we'll get a couple of these going here. We'll do 5 of them for now. I don't want to deploy the whole stack into it. And the imbued hearts, not working, of course. What did I say? We can never trade these things easily, man. And the Scythe of Atur is also giving us a little bit of trouble as well. So we might just rotate down on that, take the little bit of profit, and try to get back in again and just flip another one. Kind of stinks because I thought we'd actually make a fair bit on that one, but no worries. Also still winning on that Twisted Bow, but that's been a more recent trade, so don't have to stress too much in that. When is player base at its highest in regards to rapier price? Well, I do expect, like, generally the market to start rebounding and uptrending to Raids 3. Because that's obviously going to bring a lot of hype back to the game. Now, one thing, okay, we're going to do a video on Raids 3, so there's going to be more about this, but since you're here on the stream today, I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek. Now, I'm not going to do it on specific items, because I think people are going to give backlash to that, but one thing I did think about, right, is when will the player base increase? What is like the telltale sign that the player base is going to increase? Let's see if anyone in the chat can think about what I'm thinking, okay? Think beyond the game. Think about like game companies and stuff. When would the player base start increasing? It's kind of big brain, okay? So just think a little bit about it. If anyone can get in the chat, kind of what I'm thinking of, I'll give them like 1 mil or something on the stream today. So just you guys are thinking of specific dates. I mean, could be. Player base is seasonal. It can be, but with updates, you know, that generally throws off the course, right? If a big update comes out in the summer, there will be people coming back into the game. Is it a little bit seasonal? Yes. Is it completely seasonal? No. Updates can definitely affect that. Also, we kind of made bank on that set, by the way. 1.8 mil on the set. We just instant bought another one. We're going to try to sell this back again. Big updates. Let's see. New updates become live. Yes, new updates, holidays, yes. I'm talking about in regards to Raids 3, what is specifically going to get that player base popping? Because I know, like, I thought about this, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to use that strategy going forward. Okay, there's a lot of interesting speculations. So, it doesn't seem like anyone's getting it, so I'm going to reveal it. So, what I thought about was, what does a game company do when an update comes out? Well, when the marketing starts is usually when people are going to recognize that, oh, you know, RuneScape is having this Raids 3, and returning players who have been away from the game for a while are likely going to start coming back if they see those, or at least look more into Raids 3. So I'm specifically going to be looking for when Jagex starts their marketing campaign for Raids 3. I expect it's going to be relatively close to when Raids actually comes out, but it's going to drive a lot of hype for the game, because they're literally spending real money to get the word out about Raids 3, and they will definitely advertise it. They advertise for Chambers of Xerix, they advertise for Raids 2, so I definitely think they'll do it for Raids 3 as well, and there's big expectations behind Raids 3. Also, keep in mind that, wow, we did get the scythe off, very nice. Keep in mind that the Raids 3 is going to be way more accessible, right? They're trying to market it to a larger player base and not exclude players from doing the raid content. So I think there's actually going to be a big boost because a lot of people are going to be interested in that. So that's my guess. They're spending real money to get people to buy your flips. It's just going to kickstart that economy back and drive a lot of demand, I think. So definitely looking forward to that, and I'm going to see if that actually works out. So I'll be looking for when the advertisements start coming out for Raids 3. And since I watch a lot of RuneScape YouTube content, I do imagine I'll get a few ads for it. But, I mean, I got ad blocks, so it won't be on my computer, you know? Anyway, we're making 8 mil an hour right now. We did get lucky on the Ancestral Robe set, which pulled in a lot of GP for us. 1.8 mil flip. Very, very happy about that. And we are buying some more of the Ancestral Robe tops as well. Anyway, guys, if you are enjoying the stream today, definitely drop a like. I really do appreciate it. Let me know in the live chat where you're watching the stream from. Also, if you want to join us on Discord, we have a Discord group dedicated to flipping and money making. Feel free to join us with the link in the description below. We talk about flipping, strategies, and whether you're a beginner or an experienced flipper, we'd love to have you in there. Got to turn ad block off so you know it started. No way, man. I'm just going to hope I see it on mobile, dude. Wild Muffin says, hey, buddy. Good to see you, Wild Muffin. Thank you for tuning in today, my guy. It's good to see you, man. Where is everyone today, man? I think my channel is just no longer getting promoted by YouTube. Feels bad, man. Thank you, Rage, by the way. Currently looking at a decent profit per hour right now, hoping to get it increased a little bit more. If we can sell the second Ancestral Robe set, we'll be in a beautiful spot. My guess is we're being undercut intensely right now on that, just because I don't think we're going to get that kind of profit again, to be quite honest. I just got an insane margin right now, those Ancestral Robe sets. I think someone just dumped a bunch of them or something. I think the break might have torn it up a bit, the period we got without streams. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I expected that to happen. It's not like I thought I'd come back and the channel would be roaring. No, definitely not. It's going to take a while to kickstart it with videos and streams again. So, anyway. Ancestral sets are low liquidity. Yeah, definitely, in comparison to other items as well. And if we're looking at the price, though, on that, we're seeing a gap of like 3.5 mil on the current margin. So there's no way people are actually listing at that sell price. So I do think there will be a little bit of competition for us to get those off. That being said, I'm not too worried about it. Been looking at the Elysian recently too. It's been coming down a decent bit in price. Kind of been downtrending, so I don't really want to touch it quite yet. But I have been keeping a close eye on it. More excited about the Grazis than anything. Still waiting on that Twisted Bow, which is not great. Wow, someone sold one 2K less than my sell offer. Feels bad, man. It just popped up for a short while. Interesting. Thanks for looking into that. I actually didn't look at the graph for the Ancestral Robe set. Rapiers are my daily go-to these days. It's always good to have those bread and butter flips, baby. Those flips that you always go to that always make you a nice little profit. Although, that doesn't really happen as much anymore with real-time prices. Used to be a big thing with who in the chat remembers the bread and butter flips, man. If you can name a bread and butter flip, I will be very impressed. That I would do. A bread and butter flip that I would do, man. The imbued hearts are heartbreaking. Rage, that's very sad. What a pun, man. What a pun. Yeah, I mean, they're not great, and they always screw us on stream. It's like, they're basically the new Dragon Claws. Like, we used to get such bad luck with Dragon Claws, and now it's like the Imbued Hearts. Absolutely terrible, man. What are you using for an example to see this T-Bow sell? Because you said someone sell for 2K less than you. I'm looking at the real-time prices. So when the prices update, I just go based off those prices, which is basically my active flipping strategy for large items. You can tell by the buy and sell movement, like, if an item is going to come down in price or go up in price. We've talked about that a bit in the past on these streams. I should make another guide on it, to be honest. I have a guide that I put out in the past. Like, I forget what it's called, like how to predict item movement or something. But that one helps out a fair bit. Blessed Ehide. Yeah, Busty Hide, yeah. Tortures used to be bread and butter. Yep, that was definitely one. Furies, if you guys remember that, I used to flip a lot of Furies as well. Zenite stuff, yeah, Zenite that was my big bread and butter. Like Necklace of Anguish, Amulet of Torture, they just don't hit the same these days, man, which is sad. Anyway, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, definitely drop a like over on YouTube. I know it's annoying, but it does help me out a lot, and I really would appreciate it. And let's keep flipping, guys. Oh, also, what am I doing? I've been sitting on a lot of these items. Let's move things around, guys. Let's see. Oh, we sold that T-bow. That's actually really nice. That was a good little profit on that one. A little bit less than a mil, which is not excellent, but still pretty good. Let me see. I'm gonna have to check the exact profit on that one, though. Let me see here. I've got to relist everything here. Should be good on that. Also, the Sanguesti staff. Get that listed. Still good on both. Okay, cool. We'll just wait on those. Let me see what we made on that T-bow. 877K. It's not bad. Wish it would have been a mil, but beggars can't be choosers, right? Wonder what attack styles are best for the new bosses from Raids 3 will be weak 2. Yeah, I mean, so here's like my thing, right? Like, the way I look at Raids 3 is it's like, here's some guaranteed things in my eyes, right? It's like, the Scythe is definitely going to be good, and the Twisted Bow is definitely going to be good. I know there's going to be new melee weapons coming out, but that doesn't make the Scythe not viable. Like, the Scythe might be, like, the most meta thing in Raids 3. We don't know yet. So, I think it's, like, too early to make large assumptions, but like I'm thinking of like what are those most powerful items in the game that like have just had a status in RuneScape for so long. In my mind, no doubt the Twisted Bow is going to be useful. I mean, the Twisted Bow, they didn't announce any ranged items and stuff like that. Will they announce one? Maybe, but just think of those like really meta items, man. I reckon the T-Bow is probably going to pop off again. You're probably right. I would agree. I think a lot of stuff will. I think a lot of just the general economy will get kickstarted. Not even, you know, those big items, like literally anything, you know. I think a lot of, there'll just be a rebound across the economy. I don't know how to describe it. A lot of stuff will start uptrending soon, and I think Raids is going to drive that hype, personally. Decent margin on the Dragon Warhammers right now. Let's go ahead and flip those. And we'll just cry about the imbued hearts. That's fine. Accidentally listed 9 of those, but no biggie. Let's also sell these ancestral robe sets back too. I think we're actually making a decent profit on those. Oh, yeah, we got that Ancestral Robe set off, too. Very nice. We're actually not making that much on the Ancestral Robe tops, which kind of sucks. But we're making a decent amount of profit on these Ancestral Robe sets right now, which is cool. I hope there will be a Mage best in slot. Yeah, I hope so, too. Isn't there a new Mage weapon? I think there's new Mage weapons coming out. Hugo says, why do you need to hide the prices? I have to hide the prices because if I list the prices, people will overcut and undercut me. It was a big thing in the past. Unfortunately, we just have kept it up with the streams, which I know is not ideal, but the Scythe slash B Fury will definitely be hyped up before people know anything about raids. Yeah, I think a lot of people are... There's still, like, people waiting on the sidelines, right? Like, more information is going to come out about Raids 3, so people are patient, man. Like, flipping and investing in RuneScape, you got to be very patient, find the right opportunities, analyze it correctly, and invest accordingly, because there's this thing like called GP efficiency, right? You don't want to invest in something that's not going to make any movements for a couple months, because then your GP is just kind of dead. So you really got to be careful about your investment timing, and that goes on both sides, when you buy and when you sell. It's not an easy thing to do or figure out. Definitely burned myself in the past in my flipping journey about learning, you know, when should I buy, when should I sell. I've definitely been on the wrong sides and the right sides for certain investments. And I still mess it up a lot, so it's all about the learning experience. Really good average per hour right now, 11.5 mil per hour. Very, very strong day today. Basically led by the Ancestral Robe sets. Really doing good for us today. I have 300 mil worth of dead GP currently. Coaster, I actually have more dead GP than you in an investment that I do not want to share quite yet, so I feel your pain. But the nice thing for me is, like, I still have enough to actively work with, so it doesn't really affect me too much. Yeah, I meant like a day before the update when people still haven't played, but the hype is real. I think, honestly, in the day before the update is when, like, that's when a lot of just normies buy in, honestly. And then that's why you always see a lot of these massive, like, highly anticipated items crash on update day, is because you just have so many people liquidating. Because everyone's like, oh, it's the easiest investment, bro. It's like, you know, it's... I don't think I have to explain it. It's just a FOMO thing. Everything is looking decent right now, guys. 6.3 mil in total profit so far. 35 minutes into the stream. Very happy about that. Let me know in the live chat if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything related to flipping or investing in old school RuneScape. Will definitely help you out, man. And the Ancestral Hat. Very nice. Or the Ancestral top. Robe top. Not the hat. What am I talking about? Grazi's still going up in price. Interesting to see. Still waiting on that Twisted Bow. Arcane Spirit Shields looking like they might start uptrending again. I'm going to try to flip a few of them, actually. A little bit risky, so we're not going to go in too heavily. This could just be a little bit of a dead cat bounce. We'll have to see. Guess it's not really dead. Yet. Still up. Very high in price. Ring of the Gods. 17.8 mil. Interesting. Not that it's like a super useful item, but is that item used anywhere? I actually don't know. It's not like a meta item, I don't think. Armored Chain Skirts currently showing about 120k margin. Might go in on that if we can clear up a slot here. Very useful in Inferno. Interesting. Best in slot prayer, so you can just sleep and pray flick. Is that a strategy? People do that? I thought it was like Justiciar. Well, people wear Justiciar, right? Which has the prayer bonus too. That plus Devouts is the most chill cape. Interesting. We have Light Up the L saying, yo, how you been, man? Doing super well, dude. Good to see you again, man. Thank you for tuning in back in the stream here. Really do appreciate it. Welcome back. And yeah, I'm doing great, dude. Arcane so 120 before raids. That's honestly probably true. I would, you know, I think a lot of... There's so much investment hype around the Arcane Spirit Shields just because Jagex announced something on it. And it's obviously a very looked after item now because of that. So I do actually think this is going to come down a lot more before raids kicks off. And just be careful, guys, okay? Because that, you know, that's an extremely volatile item since it's been announced. So you need to keep that in mind. Raids 3 is very far away, so be very patient in the way you flip those items. Glad to hear, man. Hopefully you're doing good as well, Light Up the L. Let me know, dude. Blake Jones says, what up, Scapenomics? Glad I found your channel, homie. I joined the Discord. Blake, so glad to have you in the stream today. Welcome to the live stream. Let me know if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything related to flipping. And thanks for joining the Discord, man. True homie, bro. Let's go ahead and sell these Dragon Warhammers back here. Where's the price on those? Okay. The margin is dropping on those Dragon Warhammers, but we're going to list a little bit above margin. We need some Scape Stonks emotes to pop off, my dude. I know. You know what I need is we need to release another sticker. We need to get emotes, and what else do we need? There's one other thing I wanted to do. Anyway, I know I'm slacking. I really am. I gotta spend some of those profits that Rage keeps pumping in on my freaking Twitch, man, on some of that stuff. And that's actually what's going to happen. So I'll stop being lazy. I'll try to get that squared away. Because I know emotes have been a big thing. You guys have wanted them for a while. And I've honestly neglected you. I apologize. Bad YouTuber, by the way. Those sigils are so fun to flip. I hate flipping those sigils, dude. Ugh. It's so low volume, I'm too impatient for it. I'm not a patient person, guys. I'm really not. Hunter says... he also turned his 30K in DMM to 1.1 mil today. I haven't done any DMM flipping since I made that first video, but I think I'm going to do some tonight because I'm going to try to make another video on it. Now, we just got another Twisted Bow as well. Let's go ahead and sell this back. It does look like the Twisted Bow is actually getting traded a fair bit right now, which is good for us. Makes it easy to exit. Saving up these channel points for the big cheese. My ROI for the day is like 26%. That's awesome, dude. Congrats, bro. DMM flipping is really fun. We should honestly do a DMM flipping stream. Like, it's just really enjoyable because it's like smaller cash stacks, crazier markets, like lots of profit to be made on DMM. Grazi's, man, still going nutty right now. Interesting. Probably need to adjust this scythe, maybe. Keep it for a little bit longer. Arcane Spirit Shields kind of ran away from us a little bit. We're going to stay away from that. Imbued Hearts, coming back up in price, actually. We'll see if we can sell them off. And still waiting on that Ancestral Robe set. That's, oh, wow. Twisted Bow's really doing well right now. Try to get another one really quick. It's really good volume on that Twisted Bow right now. It's and the margin's pretty stable, so we're gonna see if we can get a few traded. Coaster Addict says only 0.74 today. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. But once that stack gets a little bit bigger, man, it gets a little bit harder to move up those numbers. You know what I mean? You can buy Sigil for 100 GP and turn around and sell it for 10K. It's insanity. Yeah, it's just, like, so volatile, man. Makes it fun, though, right? Ravers G, man. Good to see you, bro. Thank you for tuning in again today. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Have you been flipping at Deadman mode at all? Let me know in the live chat if you have. I know it's not for everyone, but it's kind of a fun change of pace if you're looking for something new. And you can also swap the DMM GP to OSRS GP, although I don't know if it's still worth doing. Like, the ratios is not as good at this point, but you can still make a little bit of money that way if you're looking for something fun to do. Keith says, hello from the Isle of Man, just popping in before bed. Hope you're well. Keith, man, good to see you. Thank you for tuning in today. Doing excellent. I always like how you stop by and ask how I'm doing, even if you can't stick around, man. It means a lot, dude. It's fun because we got this little small stream community going. You guys are always here saying hi and coming in, checking out what the deal is, and I appreciate it a lot, man. I mean, it's like, I've been doing this for such a long time, and it's so rewarding to have a little bit of like a small niche community rallied by, you know, similar interests, right? So hopefully you guys are doing well. Really appreciate the support. And those Dragon Warhammers are selling off 7.8 mil. Really good stream so far, guys. Really crushing the profit today. Still waiting for that Ancestral Robe set. Twisted Bow. Might have trouble buying it again at this price, but we'll be patient. Scythe, we're definitely going to have a little bit of trouble with. I'm just kind of waiting for that price to update on the Scythe because it's a little bit inactive right now, which means if the price is inactive, like, there is a chance you actually get in for a pretty cheap price, but it could just mean that people are using the original clients and their trades aren't getting tracked, which is also fine. I hear Deadman is crazy GP, but I'm too late, I think, so I'm sticking with the main game. That's fair enough, some nerd. Morris, man, good to see you, Morris. He says, yo, what's good? Good day? Yeah, it's been going excellent today. 7.8 mil so far. Really crushing it today. 7.9 mil. And we're doing great. Averaging about 10.9 mil an hour right now, which I'm very, very happy about. Flipping slow since DMM started. Yeah, definitely. Larger margins, though. You have to wait for, like, the initial pop to, like, settle down a bit, and you have more people playing DMM. This week is going to be really good for flipping, and I think even the weekend will be good as well. And then people will kind of be, like, tired of DMM. People will start coming back. The flipping will still be good, but not as good as it is right now. Also, I see that Scythe rotating up in price. We're going to try to hop on that really, really quick. Just started popping off in price. This could actually be an instant buy. We got to be careful with it. I think it's going to pop up a couple mil here, maybe. So we'll try to get one. CBA, though, it's late. I don't want to hold overnight. Scythe is about to pop. Yeah, that's funny. I actually didn't see your message, Coaster Addict. I literally just saw the price move on my price tracker, and I was like, oh, this thing's about to explode. And I think it is actually going to. So I'm going to try to get one on the cheap end, but I'm not sure if I'll actually get in on time, but we'll see. Might have to be a little bit more aggressive with that buy offer. Could be another like 850k flip on that T-bow too, which would be nice. Let me see. Gonna take a look at the Scythe graph as well. Really want to try to get a Scythe here. Gonna be aggressive with it. Also, are you wearing suit pants? I cannot confirm or deny the suit pants. I usually do, but today I might or might not be. Ravers G says, I watched one of your videos and you were using your own spreadsheet you had made that tracks prices and updates for you. Can you please show me how to do that? Yeah, I mean, if you just reach out on Discord, like, we can walk through how to do an Excel sheet for OSRS prices. I'm not the best with it, but people in my community are a lot better with the data stuff. But I do have access to one, so if I can't help you, someone else in the community can. I'll keep you in the right, or point you in the right direction for that. Come on, give me that Scythe, man. Give it to me. We gotta go higher on this thing? That's crazy. It's already pretty high in price. Thing's about to explode. I'm expecting like a 3 mil jump on this Scythe as long as I can get one. That'll be awesome. Thanks, man. I'll send you a message right now so we have the DM started. Perfect, dude. Yeah, I don't think I'm the best to make a video on that kind of stuff. Been slow since a lot of this stuff started slowing down here a little bit. Still waiting on that T-bow, of course. Friar Wired Hawks, man. Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in today. Great day so far. 7.9 mil in the stack. Gonna be looking for some other items here as we've got a lot of cash on here. 588 mil. Might want to do something about that. I'm going to try to get some of these Armadillo chest plates in. See if we can flip a few of these. Should be a pretty standard flip. Keep an eye on that Scythe. Shoot, I think we're going to miss out on this one, man. Oh my god, it's spiking so hard right now. I'm like way above the listed price and I can't get one. DMM flip? No, this is the main game right now. And we sold the Twisted Bow. Dude, the Twisted Bow is treating us right today, boys. It is just really, really doing well for us today. It's got a lot of good volume as well. Very happy about it. Should be able to... Oh, no, not for that. Give me that scythe. Come on, man. Ah, oh, man, I just cannot get it. Derpy Burp says, been lurking here for like 30 minutes. What's up, dude? Good to see you, Derp, man. Whew. An old friend that I met in RuneScape. Wow. Good to see you, Derpy, man. How are you, bro? I haven't talked to you seriously in a while. I hope you're doing well. We're just chilling. We're streaming as usual, man. Like 6 years ago. Yeah, it was funny. This is just a, you know, a little inside story, but I just did I started DMM and I went through the security stronghold to get my, you know, 10K starter cash, and I went past the part with the spiders, and I was like, oh yeah, I met Derpy over there. Just kind of funny. Got to give like 4 or 5 minutes on the scythe. Interesting. Maybe I just got to be a little bit more patient. Thanks for the advice, by the way. Even I have things to learn. There it is. Came right in. Try to get this off for a nice little flip. See how it turns out for us. We're in a little bit higher on that one. Nothing too crazy, though. See how impatient I am? I think I did too much active flipping, and I'm just so impatient these days. But those will be good profits all around. I'm going to cancel a lot of the stuff that we've been sitting on for a while in pursuit of potentially getting a little bit more profit here. We will leave the Imbued Hearts in and probably the Ancestral Robe sets too. I think if you give a little bit of patience on that one, it actually will end up selling. Hopefully on stream. Might not be the case. We'll have to see. 500 mil liquid, though. We need to put this into something. Maybe we'll try to get another scythe, actually. So I think that's actually not a bad plan. If it comes down a little bit, we'll grab another one. Buy flax? What? Out of all things, huh? Out of all things. The 1 GP flax, baby. It's actually now. Is it 1 GP? Oh, it is right now. Interesting. Joe Fair says, why do you hide prices? To avoid undercuts and overcuts. Unfortunately, I wish I didn't have to do it, but unfortunately, I do have to do it. It's like the most common question we get. If only limits weren't a thing. Yeah, you could literally, like, double your money right now on that. Yes, for real, man. 1 into 2. Yeah, just, hey, sometimes the simple flips, man, are sometimes the way to go. I mean, it's all about just finding the right pricing, right? Like, things that have crashed a lot. That's why, like, the flipping utilities tracker is, like, pretty nice, man. It points everything out for you. Here, yep, that scythe is coming right up, man. To the moon, baby. Someone's saying to the moon with their investments. You might want to be careful. Just saying. But I'm not a financial advisor, of course. Maybe in RuneScape I am, not in real life. Let's see. The lances are actually looking pretty good right now. Dragonclaws look okay, too. Spectrals look okay. Nothing is really, like, popping out to me, you know what I mean? This code eyes look decent. Give him a crack. See if we can get 3. Can we get 2? There we go. The keyword to get out of pump and dumps. Sage07 says, hey man, I'm killing smoke devils. Sage, good to see you, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you're doing well today. And we're doing really good on the stream today. 8.7 mil in profit, which is better than we did on Saturday, which is awesome. And we still have like 5 minutes left, so we're still cruising. Mace? Let me look at it. Oh, yeah. Mace is about to pop, too. Look at that. You can tell, like, the trades get really dense. I don't know how to, like, really describe it. But if an item trades sideways for a bit, like, if you see, like, an item jump in price, like, and it starts to trade sideways again, it's going to hop up again, dude. And the Mace is definitely about to do that. That's going to be one that I'll probably miss out on, to be quite honest. Lots of changes in the market. And Coaster Addict, you're pretty good at spotting those things. I'm actually curious how you do it. I wonder if you do you have like a lot of items favorited or like a spreadsheet or something? Interesting to see. You've got your eyes all around the opportunities, man. Did you see old buddy lose 30 bill in PvP World heading to Arena? I did not. That is tough. That is tough. Wow. To scummy people, too. I mean, I guess if you're in a PvP World, don't have your stack on you, man. Unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't watch, like, that much, you know, RuneScape content. Like, keep in mind, I don't actually play the game. So, there is this, like, disconnect. I was more thinking, what's 500 mil and does any of it look good? That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, man. I do appreciate that, Coaster, by the way. That's really kind of you to share those. Ever heard of Behemoth? Of course. But Behemoth always used to get recommended to me, and then, like, all of a sudden, he just never got recommended anymore. Feels bad, man. YouTube's doing Behemoth dirty, bro. And here come those Kodais in as well. No Twisted Bow luck yet. That Twisted Bow is going to come up too. Look at that. Try to get another one. Sent it. I'll take a look at it in a couple minutes, man. Oh, man. I got hecka DMs, bro. Everyone pop it off on Discord today. By the way, guys, if you're not with us on Discord, feel free to join us with the link in the description below. Or if you're watching over on Twitch with one of the panels below, we'd love to have you on there. And yeah, we're just a flipping community. We love talking about flipping. And you can find out about some good opportunities, flipping strategies, whether you're a beginner or an experienced flipper. Also, a lot of like people posting good flips in there too. So that either way. Slowly waiting for some of these flips to come through, guys. No luck on the Ancestral Rope sets quite yet. We're going to be patient on that because it has actually been bouncing up and down between like 124 and 100 and what would you get to? Like 128? So I think we will be able to sell this off. And Lance is coming up a little bit as well. Turn around these Kodais. We'll put those back in. It's only going to be like 100k gain on those, which is not too great. It's not bad, though. I mean, it's very standard. We did get a Twisted Bow, though. Very, very nice. We'll turn around and sell that, hopefully before the end of the stream, so we can add that onto the profit total. And we'll smack that in there. Now it's just a waiting game, man. See, flipping is a lot of waiting. So that's why I always recommend to either, watch Netflix or watch YouTube or, fletch in game or, passive flip and do something else in game. Because otherwise, you're really just sitting here staring at a screen and you might go a little bit insane if you do that. Sage07 says 700k more XP and my Slayer will be at 95. Very nice. Better than me. I'll put it that way. Been a while since I've made some significant gains, but I think I will do more PVM related streams, likely with Shankamuffin, who's a great content creator. Also another smaller content creator. He's about to get to 10k though, which is, big pog champ to Shankamuffin for that. But I will do more PVM streams. I don't love raids because I'm just not, there's too many mechanics in raids and I suck at it, but I can actually do other bosses like Corp or any God Wars boss, really. Nightmare I can do. So maybe we'll do more PVM stuff in the future. Who knows? The sky is the limit. Anyway, we are coming up on that hour mark. We just hit it. And we're going to be wrapping up here today at the 8.8 mil profit mark, guys. That's not too bad. Real-time prices, 8.8 mil session. Pretty surprised about that. Finally, we're back on track with the flipping because the first couple streams back, man, I was having a little bit of trouble getting that profit in my stack, but now we're actually looking very, very nice. How much should I be making an hour with 400 mil? Depends on how much experience you have and how often you're flipping, but I would say like maybe 2 mil, 2.5 mil an hour should be about reasonable. 3 mil maybe. Hearts screwed you. They did screw me. But they're actually not down that far. They're only down like 50k each, which is not too bad. But it's definitely given me a little bit of a heartbreak. Anyway, dude. Thank you guys for watching today. Really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy the live stream, feel free to join us on Discord. We have a Discord group dedicated to flipping and money making in old school RuneScape. Besides that, drop a like if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys probably Friday for another flipping stream. So thank you so much for watching, and we might do a longer session on Friday actually because I'll actually be off work, which is amazing. So we might do that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.